Hey, look who's here. Hey, me, Matt.
Hey, Matt here, and NXT Takeover 30. Fucking awesome. I mean, is it any surprise that this show wasn't gonna be a bad show? I mean, this was awesome. Like, seriously. I really enjoyed how a lot of these matches were gonna be better than I thought as well. I think maybe one match I didn't really care about too much, and fucking Metallica. I mean, come on. But this was a good show, and yeah, let's not waste time. So this match was the pre-show. You had Breezango defeating Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch and Ladero de Fantasma to become #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. This was a good match. I really didn't know if this was going to be a part of the actual show, but obviously not. And a pretty good warm-up for what was to come, I guess. I mean, let's say warm-up, there was really not too many people there except for some wrestlers. Obviously, Sasha Banks and Bayley were in the crowd, but yeah, these guys really took each other to the limit. And yeah, can't wait to see what will happen with Breezango. I wish, like I said, the Brit and Brawlers were gonna win this match to go over as the #1 contenders, but it is what it is, so, whatever. We begin the night with Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher, and yeah, it didn't really disappoint. Honestly, I think that Finn Balor has become one of the best wrestlers of NXT. I mean, as a heel, you have a guy that basically will do more than he would when he was a babyface, and he really took Timothy to the limit. I know there was a 1916, but that was a close call. You had the coup de grace, but that was also a close call. But Timothy doing an armbar to Finn, he tried to choke Finn out as well. That didn't seem to work. So, yeah, it was kind of like, well, you didn't know what was going to happen, but Finn ended up giving the 1916 again for the win. And yeah, it was a toss-up. I didn't really know who was going to win. I forget my predictions anyways, but this is kind of, don't know how this is going to turn out. So, you have this match, and this was pretty cool. You have Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, Cameron Grimes, Johnny Gargano, and Velveteen Dream for a ladder match for the NXT North American Championship. This match was awesome. You have Bronson Reed coming out in Bam Bam Bigelow type gear. That was pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of fitting, seeing as how Bronson Reed is basically the same build as Bam Bam, but also the high flyer as well, if that makes any sense. Bam Bam was one of those guys that was the first big man to do the high flying shit. I know The Undertaker kind of was, but when you look at the weight of Bam Bam Bigelow, it's kind of cool to see. But anyways, you also had Punishment Martinez, aka Damian Priest, in Shawn Michaels gear. Someone said Razor Ramon as well, but I didn't see anything connected to that. But there was a point where Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest met. And it was almost like a power slam or something. And there's a somersault, and then Damian Priest put him down, whereas Cameron Grimes jumped up the top rope and landed on the outside where they were. It was also a close call. He gotten into the top to try to get the title. Velveteen Dream, let's say, they all tried to do the attempt to do that. Candice LeRae coming out trying to help Johnny Gargano. She also went after Bronson Reed, which I know she's been in mixed matches before, but very fucking interesting. You have Bronson Reed go up to get the title, and Candice is on his back. And of course, Johnny Gargano is on the ground. Bronson jumps off the ladder onto Johnny with Candice on his back. So that was pretty fucking cool. And of course, the winner was Damian Priest. And yeah, it took a while for him to get that title. And he finally grabbed onto it. So, yeah, this is well deserved. I think this is something that needed to happen, and I'm glad that it did. Bronson Reed should get the title eventually. I know that Johnny Gargano and Velveteen Dream already held the belt, so it was kind of cool to see somebody else pick up the victory, and now the new North American champion. What can I say? You had this match, and Adam Cole versus Pat McAfee. I said that Pat McAfee was going to get in the ring and throw a bunch of potatoes at Adam. And I was wrong. Obviously, that was not the case. I mean, Pat really fucking took it to Adam. He got up on the top rope. He did a couple high fly moves off there. He did a superplex, which I thought was pretty cool. Adam Cole did the figure four leg log after Pat hurt his foot. Pat really tried to put Adam away with the various wrestling holds, like a headlock and stuff like that. It was a pretty cool back and forth. And of course, Adam hitting the Panama Sunrise on Pat, a super Panama Sunrise, if you will, to get the win. So this is pretty cool. I am not quite sure what's going to happen from here. I think Pat is a believable heel. I said that in the video that we did for Wheels of Fury. I think this is kind of, you really want to hate Pat's guts. And I don't like him. I'm a much more fan of Adam Cole. And of course, Red Dragon and Roderick Strong. So, yeah, of course, Undisputed Era. But anyways, you have the NXT Championship Women's match. You got Io Shirai, who defeated Dakota Kai. This match, you didn't know who was going to win. You thought maybe because Raquel Gonzalez was in Dakota's corner, then that would have her advantage and she would be the new champion. And they did a back and forth thing too, obviously. It was really a high flying match. Dakota was at the turnbuckle, and Nero, as hurt as she was, splashed her, and then Raquel also got involved. The referee got knocked out at some point, and there was another one coming in, and yeah, Hero ended up picking up the victory. You know, I say that AJ Lee and Tamina, the female equivalent of Shawn Michaels and Diesel. When I look at Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, I definitely see that as well, in a way. And yeah, I think Dakota will get the NXT Women's Championship at some point. Though I'm not quite sure how that's going to go, but we'll see. She will get it in the future, I just know that. The main event is something I look forward to. You have Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross, or Killer Kross. This match was awesome. You know, it wasn't really as good as I expected, but, you know, these guys took themselves to the limit as well. You have Karrion try to do away with Keith and, you know, putting him in. I can't remember that move, obviously, but yeah, Keith broke out of it. This match was awesome. Of course, Karrion did end up picking up the win as now the new NXT champion. So yeah, I guess Keith Lee got the Roddy Piper treatment and didn't hold on to the title for as long as I thought he was going to, unfortunately. But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens, and I'm pretty sure we'll have a rematch in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, Karrion Kross is the new NXT champion. I kind of figured this was going to happen, because obviously that's spoiler. But also, there is something else I read or heard that it might just happen. But yeah, he is the new champion, so can't wait to see where they're going to go with this. And I'm sure they're going to have a rematch. There's no way they can't, but it is what it is, despite what you think. But anyways, so that was NXT Takeover 30, and SummerSlam is tonight, so that's going to be different from what I hear, and I hope it is. But anyways, talk to you later. Bye.